Beautiful afternoon out here, and the job this week and maybe into next week is doing some brush clearing up here. And on the job we got the John Deere 310 SG, we have the Kubota SVL97-2, and just picked up this 74-inch wide grapple for it, a little bit narrower, but that's what I wanted. We got the Kubota KX 080-4 with the GMT grapple saw, and the John Deere 650K XLT. So the focus for me with the clearing work is going to be removing as many of the small fir trees that are growing up through the oaks out here. You can see it's just like what happened here. These fir trees have grown up, and they're shading out these old oak trees, and it's causing the oak trees to die off. And in the forest here, it's just really thick, so the idea is just to thin it out, create enough room to be able to get in and out and around between the trees with equipment, maybe brush mowing. There is scotch broom here we're gonna have to maintain over the years or forever. Another good example of just a bunch of just little saplings growing up through oaks. So this is what we're working with. It's really thick off to the sides. And we're just gonna get in, use that GMT grapple saw, get those trees down, buck them into 10 or 15 foot lengths, stack them in piles, come through with that grapple on the Kubota SVL97, and just stack up a big windrow of debris for a future burn that's gonna happen here. So let's get to work. sun's just starting to set. Probably gonna lose light for video here pretty soon, but just worked my way into this little avenue right here. You could just see there's just a lot of little fir trees mixed in with some of these bigger ones, and there's just plenty of trees out here. So we just want to make enough room so we can get in here and work and groom up the ground. And so I'll probably come through here with the dozer and pop these guys loose, and then round them up with that grapple on the Kubota skid steer. But yeah, made some good progress just for the afternoon. Made a little pile right there, made those few piles over there. Gonna have to get down into that little bowl down there and pop those stumps loose and pull them out. But yeah, it's gonna start shaping up pretty good. Getting it piled up. If you count all those sticks, that's a lot of cuts. There's a lot of material down in there. Anyways, it's about middle of the day on day 3. We got a late start today, had some deliveries and a couple other things going on. A pile of stumps. But this pile is going to be ready to burn. It's mostly dry stuff. Grant's zipping around. He's just getting some of the woody chunks out of here. And once he gets most of this cleaned up, I'll come through with that dozer and blade that off. And got the woods cleared out up there last night. Got this bladed out, which you saw in that time lapse. And huge difference here. But there's one other thing up here I want to work on before we move on from this area. And let me show you that. All right, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. We got this decent sized fir tree right here, and it's a beautiful tree. It has these branches that are coming all the way down to the ground though. So this thing would be prime in a forest fire event to just get lit right off of the perimeter of the tree. Basically, it's just so much fuel that this thing would go up very, very fast in a forest fire setting. And so what I want to do is crawl in there and get that tree limbed up, but I wanted to show you just how gnarly it is on the inside. So let's crawl in here and have a closer look. Just a ton of fuel on the ground. And I mean, these branches they're giant, really. Look at this monster. So, working my way in. All right, so I'm kind of in here. You can see the dozer up through the branches there. And so what I want to do is just get in here with the chainsaw, and I'm just gonna flush cut these at the base of the tree. I'll probably leave this bigger branch right there, but obviously what I'm going to try to do is get a 7-foot clearance all the way underneath the tree so that no limbs are actually hitting the ground, and we'll be able to get all this old dead stuff out of here, clear it all out. And I think that's the last little bit we're going to be working on here. But let's crawl back out. Really looking good though. You can see all the way down through the forest. Picked out a lot of stuff out through there. And that's the nemesis. That's the that is what I am trying to get rid of. And don't know that I will in my lifetime. And I hope that my kids and their kids and the next generation stay on top of it, because that plant right there will take over everything out here in these hills. And that Scotch broom, maybe it's French broom, I'm not sure, but it gets thick and it makes seeds, and the seed pods pop open and actually propel or shoot the seeds, you know, up to 15 or 20 feet away. It's incredible how rapidly these plants will spread. I mean, if that plant blooms and makes seeds, it'll shoot, and there'll be new ones of those popping up everywhere out here. So it's really got to stay on it. As soon as you see them small, when they're young, they don't really make seed, and get them pulled out. That's really the only thing you can do. I guess you could mow and spray, but it's just a challenge. Anyways, let's get to work on this beast and get this thing cut down.
went to Dallas, kissed me on the cheek, said you'd be back in just about a week. I said no problem, that I understand. I'd miss your company, but take it like a man. Yes, but sure enough, that first week turned right into two. It's been so quiet here and I've been feeling blue. Laundry's piling up and dishes I don't do. And when evening rolls around, I'm howling at the moon. Home alone. Home alone. Watching Oprah, waiting by the phone. Home alone. Anticipating your call that never comes. Home alone. It's like a nightmare that doesn't want to end. The refrigerator is calling me again. You've always pushed the limit. See just what I'm made of. But honey, if you don't come quick, gonna be a couch potato. Getting bored to the bone. I'm here cooking on my own, home alone. Keep my chin up while you're out on this trip. Business is business and I don't want you to quit. Staring at all this work is no idea of fun. If I didn't have so much to do, I could get more done. Home alone. Home alone. Drinking coffee I've made by the pot. Home alone. Eating junk food, too much ain't a lot. Home alone. Reading papers for inquiring minds. Says the president's an alien and we're all gonna die. Yes, always push the limit. See just what I'm made of. But honey, if you don't come quick, gonna be a couch potato. Get bored, get stoned. I'm here drinking on my own, home alone. A lonely king on his throne with the queen on the road. Home alone. I'm home alone. I'm home alone. I'm home alone.
All right, beautiful misty morning here, and just got done blading out and smoothing out that section over there on that side of the road. And yeah, really pleased with how this has turned out. Got this side smoothed out over here, and so yeah, that's it for this little project. We're gonna move on up the road a little ways. We got two more spots kind of about this size, maybe a little bit bigger, that I'm going to try to get done before the rain comes at the end of this week. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. We'll catch you next time. Over now.